Okay, I'm live. Let me see. Jumping on. Testing 1, 2. Okay, live there. There I am there. Turning my volume down. Okay, jump on, say hello if you're on. I'm going to give it a few minutes while I wait for crew to jump on. So say hello, introduce yourself before I do my spiel. I hope you've all had an amazing day, not a good day, an amazing day. Oh, I got a thumbs up already. Thank you for that thumbs up. Hi, Joe. How are you? Joe, where are you watching from? Hi, Brett. You've jumped on nice and early for a change. You're usually right at the tail end of my lives, I've noticed. Hey, Michael. Hi, Tony. Hi, Haley. Oh, we got some men on here. I love it. Hey, Jen. I don't know. I want to call you Jen for some reason. So let me know where you guys are watching from. Jen's watching from New Zealand. I just did a reading from New Zealand. How are you? I don't even think I'm going to try to pronounce your name. Wow, that looks like Japanese to me. Far out. It sounds beautiful though. Joe's watching from Brisbane. Hi, Sue North. Hi, Paula. Hi, Darlene. Got a couple of people watching from my YouTube channel. Thank you, Miranda and Naomi. Guys, I have had a whacked day. It's been such a good day, but I have done some dumb shit, even up until about a minute ago. Hi, guys. Miranda's watching from Phillip Island. Yeah, Naomi. I've got a few on my YouTube channel. So good. Hi, Rhonda. Yeah, just weird stuff. Weird stuff. I feel like I'm sleep deprived, so I'm going to. Hi, Di. I'm going to run with sleep deprived. Just dumb shit, really. So funny. So what are we doing? So we've got someone from Melbourne. Tony, whereabouts are you watching from New South Wales? Are you in Wollongong, Tony? Darlene's from Sydney. Big shout out and welcome to you from Sydney. I'm from down. My family lived down south of Sydney, so I was born and I grew up in a small country town called Narooma. Oh, we've got someone else from New Zealand. Someone from Victoria, Gippsland. Hi, Sharon. Tasha's watching from Perth. Big welcome. Someone's watching from Camden. Wow, Tony. Amazing. Hi, Stace. Okay, let's just give it a couple more minutes. So how's everyone's week been? Anything exciting happening? Fill me in. What's been going on in everybody's life? Okay. Hey, Jessica. I don't even want to read that message. Kay, what's Kay saying? When I logged on, I thought that Kay, who was before me, Kay's an amazing reader and she works with essential oils. She does intuitive readings through essential oils. And I thought that Kay was logging on, was doing her live now. So I'm like, Kay, what's going on? I'm jumping on in a few minutes. I was watching a pre-recording that she'd done, and that's not even the dumbest thing I've done today. So yeah, don't know. I'm blaming the puppy and lack of sleep. Moons, yeah, Stace. So for those that you, Michael has said nuts energy this week. Stace has framed it in a slightly different way than you have, Michael. Yeah. It's interesting because I spoke to Sarah and I said, hey, when I do my own show, this is like months and months ago, I said, what's the go with swearing? I said, because I can't help it. Sometimes I just want to swear. It's just like who I am. It's how I grew up. And she's like, yeah, it's your show. You can do what you like as long as you don't say that word, Stace. I'm like, oh, my God, I would never. Not live anyway. Oh, thank you. Sharon's been taking it easy. So beautiful. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Yeah, we had moon in Taurus, full moon in Taurus, hey? Very, very intense. Stated expression. And you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with that expression, especially when you're driving. It's just a word. Oh, Stace, do not apologize. It's really just a word. And I find it interesting, people that get triggered by swear words, right? It's like, really, it's just an energy. It's there's really, like, I'm pretty sure that when people are saying a swear word, they're not intending they're not referring to the literal meaning of that word, right? It's just an energetic expression. So if you're offended by something, particularly a swear word, I would say flip that around and ask yourself why you're so triggered by that expression, by the energy behind that word and that expression, because it's really got more to do with you if you're offended or upset by something than it actually does to do with the word itself. So I find that very interesting around particular words. But, you know, I'm triggered by a couple of words that aren't actually even swear words. I'm triggered by the phrase, now, I don't know, did you guys do Melbourne Cup? I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes. Did you guys do Melbourne Cup? Yo, when I was younger, I used to love Melbourne Cup. I used to love getting dressed up and looking amazing and blah, blah, blah. But I can't do Melbourne Cup. I literally can't do the horse thing. I can't do the beating of the horses. I can't do it. But I tell you what I can't do. Here's what I really can't do. I can't do go you good thing. For some reason, if I hear someone say go you good thing, like that triggers something in me and I just want to slap someone. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, it's so dumb. I think it takes me back to the most bogan experience I've ever had in my life. And go you good thing. I think, yeah, wow, no, don't go. Don't go. It's like when someone yells out taxi as well. That's another thing that I think, whoa, hang on. Are we still saying that? Is that like what's happening when someone spills a drink or something? But yeah, that's me projecting again. So they're my triggers, guys. And the word moist. I feel like that's a trigger as well. Unless you're cooking a cake, there's no need for that word. Okay, guys, I think we've got enough on now. So welcome, 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 and welcome everybody to my show, The Awakened Muse. My name is Jessica Brown, aka The Energy Muse. I am a physical empath. So the way I work is I tune into your aura, your light body, and I get physical symptoms in my body as to where your blocks are, your energetic blocks, and then I get channeled messages as to what is happening or where those blocks are coming from. I also receive messages clairaudiently and clairvoyantly. I am a yoga and meditation teacher of 100 years. Feels like it, but not really, of over a decade. I am a kinesiologist. I am a shamanic breath worker. What else do I do? I am a holistic counselor and a sound healer. So you're in very, very good hands. I'm also a Reiki master. So I have been there and I have done it. Okay. So for today, please start sharing this live to non-private Facebook groups if you can. Let me know you've shared by placing shared beside your name with your specific question. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jessica Brown, The Energy Muse. The link is in my intro. So like, shared, subscribed, your brief question, and your star sign. It's actually called your sun sign because it's the place that your sun was in, the sign your sun was in when you were born that constitutes your star sign. But most of us know it as a star sign. So if you let me know what your star sign is as well, so I can sink into that energy a little bit more, then we're going to be good to go. If you're watching from another channel, because I am cross-streaming here, so you may be thinking, why is she ignoring my question? There's only a few of us on here. But in actual fact, there's 40 of you on altogether. So by the time we bring those groups together, there's actually 40 of us. So I'm not going to be able to get through all your questions today, but I'm going to be more specifically drawn to you if you have shared, subscribed, given me your star sign, and have a really specific question. General questions are fine, but they will also get general answers. Okay, so who's up? Let me have a little look and a little scroll. Hope you guys have got an awesome weekend planned. I'm so excited. Haley from Higher Park Healing. Haley and I do our show together on here Monday nights, Dueling Tarot. Haley's coming up and visiting me for a girls' weekend. So I'm super excited about what we're going to be getting up to. Yay. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Lisa Freedom, because your name is cool. Okay, Lisa is a shared Gemini. Will my family reunite? Okay, let's have a look, Lisa. So, yeah, there's no rhyme and reason as to who I choose. Okay, that card has fallen out. Excellent. Cancer. We've got Venus sitting in Cancer there, and we have Sun sitting in Aries, and we have the Judgment card. This is really beautiful, I should say, Venus and Aries. So we've got two cards in Venus. So Lisa's asking, Will my family reunite? So straight away, this card flew out of the deck, okay? Cancer sitting in, Venus and Cancer in this energy. So you can see straight away that your guides are saying, yes, there's going to be a beautiful connection. There's going to be a coming together of you and your family. And there's going to be celebration around that. This is literally the card of celebration. Venus sits in Aries in this card. So there's love and there's connection, and it's around, beautiful things, the Venetian things. But it's interesting that this Pluto energy is coming up as well, Lisa. So I'm wondering, this to me is kind of acknowledging the drift in your family dynamic. I do want to say as well, guys, if you could give me feedback in the comments section, because quite often when I read the feedback, I drop into the energy a little bit further and you'll get an extended reading. Okay, not always, but quite often. This is the acknowledgement. So Pluto sits in this energy of judgment, and Pluto is the planet about rebirthing. It's about kind of a death and acknowledging a death, an energetic death, so something can be reborn again into something of a higher vibration. So Lisa, was there something that happened within your family where there was was there an argument, or was there something that happened that created this split? Okay, because your guides are acknowledging that. And I really love this for you, because notice how they're kind of coming out of their coffins. This is their reawakening. This is their rebirthing. Judgment card comes through when you've gone through something and you sit in that something, and you're like, you get this aha moment. It's kind of like you're getting a download, a channeled message, and you're like, that's why I had to go through that shit show. That's why I had to go through that, because now that I'm at the other end of it, I'm acknowledging the lessons behind that. So I love this reading for you, Lisa. I love that Spirit acknowledging that there's a coming together, there's cause for celebration in this unity, in this reuniting, and there's an acknowledgement of what you guys have been through. So this is so good. Yay. Let's give Lisa some thumbs up or some hearts for what's coming up for your family. Now, I feel like you're going to ask me for a timeline. I'm not getting a timeline. It could be around 4 months. I'm not getting a strong timeline. So when I don't get a strong timeline, that means that it's important for you to let go of the need to control the outcome of certain things. And there's a need for, or a want for, your guides to want you to just allow yourself to be open to the divine timing in all things. So Lisa's saying there's 2 that don't speak to you. Isn't that interesting that 2 are coming up? Okay, so this is so good. And I love that there's 2 and there's 2 coming up here, and you're acknowledging, Spirit acknowledging those 2 people. Okay, so I feel like you kind of need to step back a little bit. To me, there feels like there is some literal judgment going on around something. I feel like there was a really intense argument or something happened, and I feel like you still might be holding on to something around it. Okay, because it doesn't feel like it's all them. I feel like you've got a bit of a part in this as well, Lisa. So I feel like that's that judgment energy coming through for you as well. It's kind of like acknowledge what's gone through, and if you want things to move forward, because this energy is coming through, there is definitely a reunitement coming. Is that even a word, a reunitement? But I feel that there is an apology, or there has to be kind of like a judgment coming from you as well. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Lisa says control. I try to control. And you know what that is? She says, yeah, I do. I feel like, that's a human trait that a lot of people have. And the thing about coming back in this human form is to acknowledge those shadow aspects and allow ourselves to work through them. And a way for you to do that, Lisa, is to kind of surrender that need to control and just allow yourself to be open to the divinity of things, the divinity of all things. Okay. So thank you for that feedback. Let me scroll all the way up. Oh, I've got an itchy bite on my thigh and it's itching me. She says it makes sense. Okay. I'm just going to go to Paula here. I'll scroll back up after Paula, guys. I usually write my things down. I might give you 1 second. Just because I'm drawn to Kelly Turner next at 5:42. So I'm just going to write that down. Kelly Turner at 5:42. So stay with me, Kel. 5:42. Super excited for my girls' weekend. We're going out for dinner tomorrow night. Plan is to take the girls, my puppy dogs, for a scoot ride down to the beach. I think it's going to be really nice on Saturday. So it'd be nice to get into the ocean on Saturday. Super chilled vibes. Probably talk about astrology and tarot for the entire weekend because no one else can stand being around us. So good. Okay. Paula, back to you, my love. Shared. Star sign Leo. Will my love interest and I have a long-term relationship? Thank you. I feel a lot of energy in your head, Paula. Do you? Yeah, there's a lot of energy in your head. So it does tell me that you're ungrounded, but I don't know. I feel like you ruminate on things a lot. I feel like literally your head feels like it's kind of like a whirlwind. Yeah, okay. And then interesting because look at the card that's come out. That's that swift, quick action. This can be also swift communication and sometimes things that have said that we wish that we kind of hadn't said. Okay. Kind of want to draw one more card around this for you. Okay, so Paula. So you've got this energy here. So this can be either Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Knight of Swords is a very swift moving card. It's kind of aggressive in its communication. The swords are the way that we think. They're also the way that we communicate things. So yeah, this is that kind of you, like maybe this is you needing to know, but there's a lot of rush. There's a lot of, this doesn't feel like a super lovey-dovey, grounded, secure kind of energy. But you know, you've got the benefic planet of Jupiter coming through here in the way of the wheel. Now, when the wheel shows up in a reading, it tells of cycles, it tells of karma, and to me, it's in the upright. So it's very there's good fortune around this relationship. But I do feel like there's karmic lessons as well. I don't feel like there is, when my love interest and I have a long-term relationship. To me, this, you know, I don't feel like it's a short relationship. It feels like there's karmic ties here as well. And this is you sitting in the relationship here. Okay, this is an acknowledgement of your Leo energy. It's also Aries and Sagittarius, but I do feel like you're sitting very strongly in this relationship, trying to maybe have an aspect of control around how the relationship goes. Your partner, the person that's in this relationship, he feels a bit more balanced. He feels a bit more grounded because you've got this energy of pentacles coming through. So I feel like you guys might even each other out really well. To me, this is a really beautiful card of, like I said, cycles. It is a good luck card. So it does feel that this feels like a long-term relationship, but it's like, what's your version of long-term compared to my version of long-term? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't feel like it's short-lived. I don't see you guys separating. It feels like a very balanced relationship. I've got fire and air, so they work really, really well together. So I'll say yes, Paula, this does feel like it's long-term. Everything feels balanced. Everything feels very grounded. Fire and air energy complement each other really, really well. You've got good luck coming in and there's balanced energy. So just making sure that within this relationship, because you both feel quite different, making sure that there's really great communication, making sure that you guys are always checking back in and there's always that feeling of an even give and take, that even sense of what's that word I'm after? Is it reciprocity? God, I don't even know what I'm saying. But does that make sense to you, Paula? She says, yay. She says, yes, that's spot on. Do you know what his star sign is, Paula? Is he an air sign? Yeah. But yeah, now with you, I just be careful, like I said, that you're not trying to control the situation and control the relationship. I feel like you can sometimes, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, Paula, you can sometimes be a little bit overbearing when it comes to the relationship, and he may be a little bit subservient at times within this relationship. So that's where it's important that that you guys are on even keel for this to work. She says, excellent, that is amazing. For this to work, you guys need to be on even ground. She says it totally does. He's a Taurus. I feel that Taurus energy, right? And that's that the Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy within itself. So that's so funny. But he feels very kind of cruisy, laid back. I don't want to say his friends may even view him as being under the thumb and you being the instigator, the go-getter in the relationship. But you guys match very well together, and really work with that energy of Jupiter, because it's Jupiter in itself is expansive, and Jupiter is the sun sits in Jupiter, so it's very expansive. It's very it loves big things. It loves doing things in a really big, grand way. There's no hushing or quieting that energy. So yeah, it also tells me that things will probably, the cycling, the up cycle I see, because sometimes in a reading I'll see that going the other way, but I see it going in the upward cycle for you guys. So yeah, it feels like it's going to get really, really good. Just make sure you establish those strong boundaries. She says he struggles to communicate his feelings. Yeah. That's such a the thing about Taurus though, that Taurus energy, it's a fixed earth sign. So the one thing I will say with your Taurus, and we're not just our sun sign, we have so many other different things. Your moon sign is super important in relationship energy, Paula. So you can jump on an astro page and easily find out what his moon sign is, because that's the way that he's going to feel nurtured and he's going to feel supported in this relationship, is his moon energy, not his sun. But I'll tell you one thing you don't do. And I learned this from Hayley, who she's a Taurus as well. You don't rush a Taurus. Do not rush a Taurus. Don't do it. Because they dig their hooves in and they get, I want to say, like, no kids are watching this, are they? Stubborn as fuck. They dig their hooves in, they dig their heels in, and they will literally not want to move. And that's when they can get a little bit, a little bit shirty. So don't rush them. Let them do things at their own time. But Taurus is such beautiful, grounded, earthy energy, right? We all need that Taurus energy in our lives. So good. So good. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way back up. Let me do it. Let's go. Love that feedback. You guys are so good. Paula says, excellent. That is amazing. You're welcome. Right. Why can't I scroll? Hey, we went out of Mercury retrograde yesterday, I think it was. Yay! Mine wasn't too bad. And I was born in a Mercury retrograde. And being born in a retrograde isn't really a big deal. I'd say most of you will be born in a few planets in retro. But if you're born in a personal planet like Mercury in retrograde, then it is kind of a big deal on your chart. So Mercury retrogrades do mess with my jam. Okay, I'm going to scroll back down. Oh, Naomi, you're so lovely. She says, I hope you've had a great day. I've done some dumb shit, which is standard for me, but super dumb shit, which is, yeah. Okay, let me scroll. Okay, Heather, are you still here? Oh, look, I said I was going to do Kelly Turner, didn't I? Far out. Okay, I'm just going to do Kelly next. I'm just going to write you down. Actually, I'll do you, Heather. Sorry, Kelly. Remind me to do you next. The thing is, I get in someone's energy and then you just start channeling. And when I'm channeling, I talk even faster, which is like virtually impossible, I know. But then I kind of, and then I forget what I've said and who I'm supposed to be reading next. So Tony says, I get triggered by that word too. So I'm not even saying it. Okay, Heather. Heather's watching from Victor Harbour, South Australia. Never been to South Australia. Want to go. Would love some guidance. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here, my love. That's why I'm here. Question. Should we move in with our daughter to help with our grandchildren? Thinking of living together and sharing a home. Okay. Now, Heather, I feel like you're dehydrated. I'm very thirsty in your energy. How much water are you drinking? How much water are you drinking? I'm just going to scroll down. Guys, remind me to read Kelly next, please. Okay, would love some guidance. Should we move in with our daughter to help with our grandchildren? Thinking of living together, sharing a home. Look, I can see why this feels like it's a really, really great idea. I don't feel like the issues are going to be from you. I feel like the issues are going to come from your daughter. I feel like your daughter can be, your daughter to me needs her own space. This might have even been her idea, but your daughter needs alone time. She needs space. She needs a lot of people in her house. I just don't see that sitting well with her energy. But then again, like if she needs help, right? So sometimes we have to suck it up and just sit in the energy that's presenting. Let me just have a look, Heather. Let me have a look. How funny. Love it. Are there 3 kids? How many kids have you got, Heather? How many grandchildren are there? Are there 3 children or are there 2? Okay, so this is your daughter sitting in this energy here. Okay, so this is her sitting in the home, very much in charge, very much very grounded. She has very responsible energy. Actually, she has very nice energy. It's very responsible. It is. She's a very nurturing, loving, caring mother. Okay, I don't need to say that. But the thing is, I feel like she does need a lot of her own space. Okay, this is that Pentacles energy. This is that energy of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. And look what's sitting. And it fell out like this. So this is the energy of you guys. Okay. So, and I know that this looks like a sort of like feeding the peasants kind of vibe, but intuitively, this is what my guides are showing me. This is the card of helping out. Okay. This is why it's, and interesting that they're in the same sign. So this is you, Heather, helping out your daughter, both in the same sign. Okay, there's that lineage there. This is actually Moon sitting in Taurus energy here as well. Okay, then we've got this energy coming through here, and this is Mars sitting in, Mars in, Scorpio energy here. So this is why I'm wanting to know, so there's 2 kids, okay, because it was important. I was either 3 kids or 2 kids, because there's a period of mourning here. And see how you've got the 3 cups here? So it's important that you're saying, so this is you, your partner, and your daughter. This is the 2 kids sitting in the background here. Okay, and this is why I needed to know if it was a 3 or if it's a 2. Because, yeah, there is a mourning period, and this is kind of telling me what I was picking up on. It's like, it just, yeah. So the kids aren't involved in it not working out, but notice how those 3 cups have fallen. The energy that comes at the end of this is that Fool energy, and this is Uranus energy. It's stepping out into the unknown and doing things in a very different way. So I feel like this is saying that I don't feel like it's a great idea for you to move in, but I feel like there's a different way that you can do it, okay? So when Uranus steps into a reading, it's about acknowledging the uniqueness in somebody. It's about acknowledging, but what this is about, it's about tackling a problem from a different viewpoint, okay? It's about doing something differently, okay? So I feel like there is a solution here, but it's not the solution that you're thinking of, okay? So, but really, you can see it in the cards, right? You can see that that's your daughter. That's you guys helping her out, trying to help her out. This is the period of the falling of the 3 of you guys and the 2 kids sitting behind there. And this is the card of doing things in a different way, stepping out, doing it different, acknowledging, but in a very different way. So I don't know if you guys are in different states and if this is where you're wanting to help out, but I'm sure that there's other ways that you can do that. And again, like I said, sometimes you've just got to bite the bullet and not do the right thing and just, see where your cards lie. But the fact that you're asking the question, you're querying it, tells me that your intuition is already kind of giving you a heads up that this is probably not going to gel well, or probably not going to go down as well as you guys would hope it would. But maybe it's just an interim. Maybe it's just stepping in and offering help for the time being. Okay, I don't see it working out as a long-term thing though. So if you could give feedback, Heather, that would be really great. Interesting, when I'm in your energy, I'm also feeling a block in your right-hand shin from the knee to the ankle on the right-hand side. So that really does also intuitively tell me that there is kind of problem, you don't want to move forward with this. There's a hesitation, okay? And it's around the kids. It's around this experience. So, yeah, I don't always tell you guys exactly what it is that you want to hear, but I tell you exactly what it is that's coming through and how I'm intuiting it. The thing I want to say, the disclaimer about tarot is, I'm not a fortune teller. Tarot isn't about telling you your future. What tarot is all about, can you hear the dogs going off? Daddy's home. What it is about is I'm reading your energy in the now moment, okay? Shit can change. The future isn't set in stone. The future is fluid. So stuff can change, and this is the beauty of a tarot reading. It presents, if nothing changes, this is where the predicted outcome is. But if I say that and you're like, no, well, I don't really like that, okay, then take action to make it different. So Heather says they live down the road from each other, but the children have been through an emotional environment and had some trouble. And this is where that Uranus energy is stepping in. It's like, okay, it's like, I feel like you don't have to physically move in there, but you can still be there for them in a very, very different way. You know, you don't need to be living in the house with them. Heather says, thank you, Jessica. I totally resonate with you in your reading. Thank you, Heather. Now, you guys don't need to be in the house there to be of support and assistance, okay? It's about just really being there in a different way for them, okay? Of course, physically being there for them, but you don't need to live with them to do that. I feel like there's healing needed for the entire family, and don't step out of that. Don't put yourself out of that equation, Heather. When I talk about you and your partner, you and your husband, I feel like this has been a traumatic experience for everybody involved. Okay, everybody involved. Is there a little boy and a little girl? Because I feel like the little boy is probably feeling it a little bit more than the little girl. Okay, I feel like their energy does feel young. They may be older, but I'm reading the energy as quite young. I don't know why I'm seeing a little boy with blonde hair, but he feels very sensitive to me. The boy feels sensitive, okay? Yeah, she says definitely, hun. Yeah, and you know what? I'm feeling your emotions around that now, Heather. So it's important to allow yourself to grieve as well, and to sit in the energy of your experience as well. Okay, so I know that sometimes when we're not directly affected by emotional, abusive, or physically abusive situations, but you know, you're still being affected. You're being affected through your daughter and through what's happened to your grandkids. So allow you guys time and space for healing as well. She says, yes, the little boy is 3 and the girl is 1. Yeah, I feel their young energy, and the little boy is going to be more affected than the little girl. I do feel a bit of PTSD in the little boy, to be honest. This is why it's coming through. Now, I don't want to put that out there, but it's just what I'm feeling. So I feel like, I don't know why, like maybe working, I definitely feel that working with a therapist is going to be good for him at some point, okay? She says the little boy was severely bashed by his father. Yeah, I feel that. I really do feel that. You know, as long as you guys get onto the healing and the counselling now, I see him working really well with a counsellor. With I don't know why I'm drawn to touching things, to touching textures and things like that as part of his cognitive behavioural therapy. I feel like was going to work well for him, and I know that's more for triggers and for phobias and things, but I do feel like, I don't know why that's coming through, to be honest. I don't know why, but it is coming through. She says, I feel that too, honey. Started trauma therapy today. That's why it's coming through. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, oh, Naomi, you are so beautiful. Naomi says, oh, Heather, much love to you and your family. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my heart. Yeah. So yeah, Heather, much love to you and your family. Do you know what? I do see your daughter getting through this, getting through the trauma of it. And you know what? I do see her meeting somebody else, but maybe not for a while, because she also needs counselling as well. But push her to get it, because she's going to be reluctant to get it. Be careful with your daughter, because, and this is where feedback gets me back into the story more. Your daughter can sometimes will feel like sitting in her trauma for a little bit too long. Don't ask me why. I don't know why we tend to do this as human beings, but I feel like your daughter's gonna need some coaxing to get help and to get counselling. She puts herself last. She needs to put herself first. She comes first, her kids come second. She needs to be of sound and healthy heart and mind to be able to be there for her kids, okay? So it's important that she, and you're saying absolutely spot on. He loves textures. Oh, I'm in his energy. It's amazing. The crunchy things, you know, that the crunchy things, the caterpillars. I don't know why I'm seeing a green caterpillar, a crunchy, I don't know, I don't have kids, so I don't know what the fuck that is. But, you know, is it like a green crunchy thing? But she needs to focus on herself. Her heart will heal, but she needs to talk to people. I feel like yeah. And then once she does that, she just needs to redirect her energy a little bit better. She's going to get better. Water will work well for her. Allow her to feel like imagery of water, submerging in water, floating in water, water therapy. Water's going to work really well for her. And he's got blonde hair. Yay, I was really in his energy. I'm wondering if she's a water sign, because I'm really drawn to healing for her is water. But she's got some work to do. You've all got some work to do. but I love that you're in this as a family together. So for you, that, I'm sorry guys, I'm being a bit long on this, but for you in that Uranus energy, you know how I said there's a way that you can help, but it's not in the way that moving in. She needs her own space. She needs to heal. They need to heal on their own as well together. The way that you can help her heal is by encouraging her and being there with her and holding her hand through her getting the counseling, through her doing the things like the water therapy, through her moving on in her life. Okay, Leo Cancer, it's that Cancer energy. Yeah. So there's no such thing as a cusp, guys. The sun can't be in two signs at once. I feel she's more Cancer than Leo. Oh, I love it. He feels like he's got big chubby cheeks. I just want to like grab his chubby cheeks and do that. But yeah, he's going to be very good at football. I don't know why football's coming through, but he's going to be very much sports orientated. But the little girl's going to be more scholar, more smarts orientated. The little boy's going to be very good at sport, a sport that involves a ball. Okay, I want to say soccer, or football. Okay, so that's going to also help him with his healing as well, doing sports. Okay, and you know it's not everyone's jam, so that's not a given. Oh dear, you guys have got a road ahead, but just stick together because you're going to get there in the end. Just support them, be there for each other. Okay. Oh, wow. She says, thank you so much, Jessica. We just bought him a football. Wow. I want to fucking give you a big high five there. You guys are amazing. Yay. That's why football's coming through. How funny. But you know what? I do feel that he's going to get involved with that and he's going to be good at that. Okay. That's going to be, he needs to, sorry, I'm still in his energy. He needs to, for him, once he gets focused and stays on track, he is really, really good. His trouble will be getting distracted by things around him. So he just needs to make sure his whole life he's focused and he's on track. He's got successful energy as long as he doesn't get thrown off track. I want to say it's kind of like that, what's that? The Chariot. Okay, I want to say it's kind of like that Chariot energy. Wheel of Fortune. That's that beautiful benefic planet. Say yay! Yay, yay, yay. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me. She says he's so smart. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But he needs to stay focused. Okay? And the little girl, she's very intuitive. She sees fairies around her. So she talks about seeing energy. She does. She is. Okay. I don't know why fairies are coming through. Sparkly lights. Ask her if she sees the glitter because she sees those. Okay. Oh, gosh. I feel like I just talk so fast. But this is the channeling. Okay. Okay, let me go back up. Guys. Oh, my God. Kelly. Oh, sorry, Kelly. Kelly's like, is this bitch ever going to get to me? Okay, let me go 5:42. She's probably got a million things she wants to do. Sorry, Kelly. Sorry. Okay, I'm coming to you now. 5, Kelly Turner. It's not like I'm forgetting you. It's just that I'm getting distracted. Okay, where, Kel. Are you still with us? She's probably cracked the shits and left. Kelly, you still here? Okay. Let me have a look. I don't think she's here. Okay. Oh, sorry, Kel. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, everybody. Kelly Turner, hello. Is my new job commitment a good decision? Kel, before I flip cards, I've got some energy in the back of there's some energy in the back of my head for you. What's this energy about? Do you get headaches at all? Thank you, Alicia. She's piped up. I can see she's here. Very patient, Kel, very patient. Kelly, there's this energy. So I just need to ground a little bit. Okay. Hello, is my new job commitment a good decision? Okay, let's have a look. What's going on with your throat chakra? I'm getting that you need to be vocal about something. What's going on? And notice how my cards are sticking. Where are you not expressing yourself, Kel? I hope it's okay if I call you Kel. I'm wanting to call you Kel. Five of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus. Hello, communication, Mercury. That's it coming through. Hangman, Uranus again. Oh, sorry, Neptune. Okay. And it's interesting, isn't it? So when we ask the question, it already tells me that you're second guessing, this decision. And it's interesting that this card comes through and it's Mercury in Taurus. So Taurus is around tangible things. Mercury, this Pentacles energy is around things that, like our job, right? Like our career, like our money, can be our body as well. But this is kind of that card of being left out in the cold. It's the card of, things not going well for you. It's a card of misfortune. It's a card of illness and injury. But really around this decision, around this question, I should say, this is you second guessing the decision. And to me, it's around money, or it's around that maybe there is, because really at the end of the day, this is kind of like that lack of money. It really is a card of lack, of being left out in the cold, of poverty. And Mercury sits in this because the reason that Mercury sits in this energy is because there's that inability to ask for help. There's that lack of communication. All they have to do is turn their heads to the side and see that there's this beautiful church with abundance sitting inside the church, but they're sitting in their story and they're not able to turn and ask for help and assistance. So this is why that mercurial energy is so important, about voicing what it is you need and expressing needs and wants and grievances. But Kel, I want to say that you've got this energy of the Hangman. So this is it's a card of no action, right? It's a card of stillness, there's no action, there's no movement happening here. But it's actually a very benefic, it's actually a really great card because you've got two really high vibrational major kind of cards here. So there is spiritual growth in this maybe. So I kind of feel like the job commitment might not be great to begin with, okay? But I feel like that's your insecurities coming through around this, Kel. So are you kind of questioning, am I good enough? Do they like me? That to me feels like that's your insecurities, because it's a very high vibrational job. It might not feel like there's a lot going on at the moment, okay? But it's this period of not a lot of action that you're going to get your spiritual growth from, okay? It's where you're going to kind of learn some things about yourself in this period of not taking action, because Temperance is coming through, the Sagittarius energy in this card. But Temperance is the card of the healer, okay? This is the card of you being divinely guided. This freaking light, you can't see the card, but it's a card of balance. And notice how when we're in this energy, this is the card of the alchemist, the alchemy, turning water into wine. We don't know if that energy is moving up or going down. All we know that is you're the alchemist and you're the one that's creating something out of nothing. So Kel, I want you to kind of ask yourself, are you sitting in your self-doubt? Are your insecurities coming up? I'm not smart enough, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe they don't like. So let us know, is it an acknowledgement, or are you recognizing insecurities? And I want you to let you know that this is a good job. And it's interesting, when I flip the deck, the next card I see is the Star card, and it's when I'm in this energy, when I'm talking about this job. The Star card, apart from the Sun card, the two highest vibrational cards in the deck is this, and the other card around this kind of work is the Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful, high vibrational card. So yes, this is a good decision. Acknowledge your stuff that's coming up around your insecurities, your self-sabotaging around when you come confronted with something that you're a little bit unsure around yourself with. Acknowledge that. And because that's that healing energy, and that's that actual Hangman, it's coming now. So that's that Hangman. That's where your growth's going to come. That's where your growth's going to come from. Hi, Terry. Now let me just go through. Kel's here. She says, not lately. Okay. Do get stuck there with meditation. Will I cope with it? Yes, you'll cope with it. Yes. And Kelly says yes. Yeah, you will cope with it, Kel. Look at it as an opportunity for spiritual growth. And the fact that the Star card was sitting at the bottom of this reading says, yes, you can not only cope with it, but you're going to grow from it as well. Guys, it's very different between coping with something. Like, but coping is, okay, great. You're not having a mental breakdown. You're coping. Awesome. But growth, amazing. Okay, amazing. And I feel, Kel, growth is coming for you. So acknowledge, and the growth is coming around acknowledging the self-sabotaging stuff that comes through for you, okay? Because you do sit in that energy a little bit, okay? And we're all human. That's why we're here. We're here to acknowledge that self-sabotaging, the shadow, acknowledging the shadow so we can bring it to the light. Kel says, thank you, beautiful. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm going to scroll. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Kathy's got a Melbourne cop gear on, looking very, very gorgeous in your fascinator. Very, very gorgeous. Okay, Kathy looks like a Virgo to me. Oh, you're a Gemini. Oh, close, close. Same planetary ruler, Mercury. Okay, had a big fallout with my youngest son, 17. Oh, okay. We are both Geminis. My brother kicked him out. He's staying a few days with my eldest son. Will he be okay? Oh, I've lost track of that. So you've had a falling out with your youngest son. We are both Geminis. Right, my brother has kicked him out. I'm confused. He's staying a few days with my eldest son. Will he be okay? I'm confused by that because I can't keep track. Yo, I've got a brain like a goldfish and the attention span of a flea. Please and thank you if you are drawn. Okay, she says same, but different. Okay, Kat. So basically, we're just going to check in to see if your eldest son is going to be okay. Let's have a look. I live with my brother. Okay, thank you. It's the way that you have written it is not confusing at all. It's me. I'm confusing. The day I've had, man, I've had a great day. I've had beautiful readings, had a great day. Just, yeah, I've done dumb shit, that's all. Okay, Kath, will your son be okay? He's going to be okay. He's going to be fine. I feel it. Yeah. I do. He's a bit mopey, like he does sit in his mopey bit. Like he's a bit like drags his heels. He's a bit mopey. He's got that teenage angst about him. Like I feel that in his energy. Yeah. He can be a bit of a little shit also. Like, you know, to me, I feel like your older brother, like your brother doesn't feel like he's getting the respect that he deserves from him. And I don't feel like he is either. Like I feel like he's actually, yeah, to me, it doesn't feel like he is as well. But really, your older brother, like your brother, sorry, my cards have been gone up and down the wrong way. Your brother doesn't sit in great, he gets over stuff really quickly, your brother does. If he was to get a really, really good apology and an acknowledgement from your son, then to me, I feel like, yeah, he's going to simmer in it a little bit, but he's going to, you know, yeah, she says, yes, he's also very manipulative. Oh, no, I didn't want to say that. That's that Gemini energy. No offense. Okay, that's the shadow of the Gemini. She says, absolutely, I'm not either. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, kind of, yeah. He can be, yeah, a bit of a dickhead, I want to say. Yeah. And yeah, there's just that lack of respect and that sense of entitlement as well. Lack of respect, sense of entitlement, kind of spoiled. Like I'd say if he was going to ask for an apology, like if he was going to give an apology and it came from his heart, then it would be accepted. But I don't feel like he thinks he's in the wrong. I really don't feel like he thinks he's in the wrong. And it's his third time. He said, no more, hun. Yeah. He's staying a few days with my eldest son. Will he be okay? I feel like he's going to come groveling back because he's not really going to have any other options. Okay, let's have a look. Will your eldest son be okay? Okay. Yes. Yep. All good. Okay, so we've got that victory energy here, Jupiter and Leo. Okay, it came out in the reverse, but I had the deck upside down. Okay, so this is that topsy-turvy. This is that Gemini energy, man. Dun, 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 dun. So upside down, I was like, ooh, okay. Regardless, so even if as it was supposed to be read upside down, that's lack. So in the upright, it's amazing. It's this beautiful victory. It's a victorious card. In the reverse, okay, so let's say it was supposed to come out in the reverse. So there's no victory. There is no movement. The horse isn't going in the right direction. So that's no, everything's not going to be great for the moment. But look at the other card. So regardless of whether this came out as it was supposed to or the deck was just reversed, you've got this energy here. Now, I want to say this is a very, very slow, this is the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck, okay? It's the Knight of Pentacles. But the thing that is so good about this energy is it gets there in the end. So this might not be just a few days. This might be a little bit longer than a few days, but look at this that's coming through. This is the card of clear communication. This is the card of, I'm so sorry, I was an asshole. I'm so sorry, I acknowledge that what I said was wrong, what I did was wrong. I'm so sorry. This is this card. Okay, it's also the card of Gemini. It can be also Aquarius, it can be Libra, but for this reading, this is Gemini. So I feel like, no, it's not good. It's going to take quite a while, but you're going to get there in the end. Okay, this is not for you. And I know it's your son. So, of course, you're going to worry. And look at that that's sitting at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is that card of this is the, I want to say asshole of the tarot deck. It's that card of deception, being deceived, of not seeing the truth in the situation, and things like that. So I want to say that, I don't know, that this could also be the card of somebody stealing and taking things that aren't theirs. And, but I really feel there's miscommunication going on in this dynamic as well. But it's no coincidence that that card is sitting at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so interesting around. Yeah, Kath said, yes, I'm a reader too, but he keeps doing this and we've had enough. Yeah, interesting. And this is this energy sitting here as well, right? About, deception and not being told the truth in the full situation and stories and things like that. And, not doing what he's told and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but it is, she says, yep, so spot on. It is going to get better. It is going to get better. There's that card. It's coming through for a reason. You're a reader, so you know what that card means. So these energies, if I was to flip them in the way that they've appeared, like this, okay? So, you can't trust him. Simply can't trust him. He's talking shit. He's not telling the truth. He's lying. Yep. There's no victory. Nothing's happening soon. It's going to get better. It's just a real slow journey. But in the end, communication does open up. Okay, that's coming from your guides. That's coming from God. Okay, so that's really beautiful. I love that for you because Kat says, yeah, so spot on, hon. Yeah, feel free to chuck your business deets, Kat, in this comment. So let crew know your business if you're also a reader. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Naomi says you're on fire tonight, Jess. Thank you, my love. I know. I reckon I've only had a couple of hours sleep, and because I'm looking after a puppy at the moment, and she's been pilling on the bed, like, fuck me, disgusting. And I've got a beautiful new mattress, so I can't have that. So I put her in a crate beside my bed, and it's it's filled with like the clouds from fucking the heavens themselves. So it's amazing, but she's in a crate. And 3 a.m. she's like, and I can see she's done a piddle on the piddle pad in the crate. So I'm like, okay, you can come up onto the bed. But then I'm not getting back to sleep. So I'm like, what's worse, sleeping in piddle or getting no sleep? I'm tempted. I don't know. I'm about ready to sleep in piddle. Oh, I'm joking, of course. She's 12 months old, though. So it's not like she's a puppy, but she's a rescue. So she's never been in a house before. So, and she's super cute. She's super sweet. So just got to put up with it, I suppose. Kathy Lada, Psychic Gem, GEM on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, beautiful. Give her a like and shout out, guys. Check her out. Okay, let's keep on rolling. I've got time for one more reading, then I'm going to do one for the collective. Okay, my pleasure, love, my pleasure. It's all about sharing the love, right? Okay, let me scroll back up. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used to not getting a lot of sleep, but man. Oh, and it's killing my soul, her looking at me as I turn the lights off. I'm like, stop looking at me with the cutest eyes I've ever seen in the world. Okay, Rob, Sorry. I read for Kelly, didn't I? Rob, nice quick one. A card about moving house, please. No worries, mate. Okay, Rob. Okay, Rob. Now, did you say you're a Scorpio, a Pisces? Scorpio, did you say? Did I see that, or am I imagining that? Okay, Rob, let's have a look. Robert. You know what's interesting, Robert? As I was doing that, I'm getting a very visual sign of you knocking on a new door. Right? So that's a door knock for me. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know why I'm doing that rhythm, but to me, that's a brand new door. Okay, that's coming through for me. So I say yes. You're right, Robert. You feel quite intuitive to me. So I'd be listening to your intuition. What would be good would be getting a movement card here. An 8 of Wands, a Chariot would be good. 6 of Swords would be really good too. Any kind of Pentacles, especially an Ace of Pentacles. Let's have a look, Rob. What's happening? Okay, Robert White. I love that. What is that? The Ganesh. Look. Hi. So beautiful. So beautiful. I got this in India. I was in India for a month. So good. Brought it back with Lakshmi as well. Hi. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm just going to scroll down. I literally keep on interrupting myself. You need a doggy nappy. I know, Belinda, but I was like, no, I can't be that lazy. So tempted. But I'm like, no, I'm going to get a doggy trainer. But I'm like, man, come on. I've had lots of dogs before. I know how to do this. Mama's lost her touch though. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's Bala Hindu, Ganesh, right? Yes. Okay, sorry, Rob. I'm distracting myself. We haven't got much time. Let's have a look. Okay, should Rob be moving house? Page of Swords. Okay. Moving house. Hermit. Wands. Yes, excellent. Okay. Page of Swords is new energy, new inspiration, new ideas coming through for you, Rob. You've got the Hermit energy, so that's Virgo sitting in your chart somewhere. So this is you on the quest of looking for somewhere new. And it's interesting. This is why I love tarot, and I love how intuitively connected to tarot I am. Shout out to myself here. But this is usually the card about going within, in some introspection about, this is the Star card in his lantern. So this is where your hopes and dreams are sitting. And it's kind of like usually you're looking outside of yourself for your hopes and your dreams. This to me is you looking in search for your new house. Okay, it may be a little bit harder than you think, because this is this moon in Sagittarius energy. This is the wounded warrior. So you're being reminded to stop looking at your past, what's not worked for you there. Focus on the now, anchor into the moment. And then you've got this beautiful energy of the wheel coming through. Benefic Jupiter. Jupiter is, actually I forgot about this card. Jupiter sits in your nice 9th house of travel. And of exploring different cultures, of looking into the philosophy and the bigger picture of things. So I kind of feel like you need to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, Rob, but hello, look at that. Bottom of the deck, yay, travel card, movement. Yes, you're moving. Might be a little bit of a shit show for you to find your spot that you're moving to. Okay, so that might be a little bit more challenging than you think it's going to be, or you initially feel, but I definitely feel you moving. Yay. Yeah, and the fact that Jupiter's there and that 8 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, it tells me that it's going to be a good move, Robert. Spot on about the past. Yeah. 3 planets in Virgo. Yay. Which planets, Rob? What are you? You're a What are you, Scorpio? Yeah, Scorpio. Okay, so we never, wonder what they are. Because if it's Mercury, Venus, I wonder if Pluto's in there, because we never really go too far back from our sun sign. Okay, let's have a look. Card for the group, guys. Card for the group. Oh, my God. Listen to the cards. These are brand new. I got them today from America. No, from Canada. Oh, sorry. They just feel amazing. Like, oh, yay! Look, Pluto. Jupiter, Pluto, and Uranus. Whoa, Oh, wow, beautiful. And they are in Virgo. I love that. So around what you do, the things you do on the daily. So there's a lot of Pluto is the planet of rebirth. And look, this is the card of Pluto here as we're kicking it in. Uranus, the way doing things differently on a daily basis. What is it that you do for a job, Rob? So guys, the card for the collective is rebirth. Have a look at it. It's so beautiful. So this isn't just about Rob. This is the card for everybody. This is about you going, this is full Pluto energy though. It's about going through that judgment energy, that transformation. So you're coming out on the other end. So let go of the control about holding on to how things should be. Allow your fist to be open so energy can run smoothly through it, so you can come out on the other side of something that you might be going through. But acknowledge what you're going through, acknowledge trials and tribulations for what they are, okay? Acknowledge them, but know that they're happening to you for a reason, so you can come out on the other side rebirthed. Amazing, so good. Justine said, you're so entertaining. Thank you, Justine. And that is such a beautiful name. Okay, yay. So guys, if you want to reach out to me for a private reading, www.theenergymuse.com.au. I am at the moment putting it out there. I'm taking bookings for December for your 2021 forecasts for tarot readings. So if this is something that interests you and you want to see what 2021 has in store for you, then DM me, okay? Or go to my website. Reach out because they're filling up. December is already filling up and filling out. If it's filling up, it's filling out, right? So there's usually around a 2 to 3 week wait for my bookings because I'm in demand. Anyway, I love you guys. Oh, I've got to go. I think someone's on after me. Sorry, Rob. Rob was in a conventional job, moving to healing and astrology. Oh, yay. I love that. I love that. We're on this journey together then, Rob. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Namaste. Bye.